Hi dear students, welcome to my class. This is for 10th students and the chapter is metals and non-metals. In the last class we were discussed about the chemical properties of metals. In that when metals reacts with air, it produces metal oxides, and one more chemical property, that is metals reacts with water. So in this video I will discuss the when metals reacts with acids. So first we have to write the general reactions. That means when metals reacts with acid, it produces salt plus hydrogen. This is very important, this hydrogen gas. Okay, so upward aroma, that means liberation of gas. So this is very important. When metals reacts with acid, it produces salts. So please remember, but all metals do not react with acids. So this is tells about a reactivity series. So from the last two classes I am telling about this reactivity series. So what is this reactivity series? So this reactivity series is it is a list of metals. We have the some metal list. So in that metals are arranged in the decreasing order of their reactivity. Please remember, this is very important. So it is the list of the metals arranged in decreasing order of their reactivity. This is what reactivity series. Okay, so we have some one list. In that, see, these are the most reactive: sodium and this potassium and sodium, calcium. These are the most reactive. If you can put in your hands also, this sodium and potassium reacts vigorously, produces heat. In nature also, this will produces vigorous reactions. In the same way, this zinc and iron, these are moderate reactive. That means reactivity is somewhat slow when compared to these elements. In the same way, copper and silver and gold, this reactivity is very less. Somewhat this silver and gold, these are cannot react with the acids at any temperature or any conditions. So you have to please remember. So if you have to take hydrogen is the reference element. Here hydrogen, I am writing a box. So this taking hydrogen is a reference element. So reference element, this is reference element, right? So the elements present upside the hydrogen, upper side of hydrogen, these all these metals reacts with acid, it produces hydrogen gas. But this below that elements, that means copper, gold, silver, these are does not react with acid and it does not produces hydrogen gas. So this is the reference. So upper side of the hydrogen, that elements present in the upper side of the hydrogens, they will react with the acids and produces hydrogens. But the elements present below the hydrogen, these are cannot react with or does not react with acid and does not produces hydrogen gas. This is very important. Okay now. So I am taking examples, metals. For example, I am taking sodium. So this sodium reacts with the acid. That acid is a dilute HCl. So can you guess or can you predict the products for this reaction? So salt, see ma, here Cl is there, here Na is there. The compound product is NaCl. That means sodium chloride. What ma? Sodium chloride. And the remaining is hydrogen H2. So is it balanced or not ma? So this is very important. Balancing reaction is very important. Wherever you have to write the reactions, that reaction should be balanced. Otherwise that is not correct, or you will not get the marks for the equations. Especially inorganic reactions should be balanced. Okay. So can you check, is it balanced or not ma? So here one Na is there, here one Na is there. So here one H is there, here two H is there. So this reaction is not balanced. That's why you have to balance ma. So here two Na, here two so here two Na, here two Na balance. Here two Cl. That's why here also you have to take two Cl, two Cl. Here two hydrogen, here two hydrogens. Now the reaction is balanced. So in this reaction, when sodium reacts with acid, that is dilute acid, it will produce a sodium chloride and hydrogen gas. So I am taking one more reaction. Okay. So that is a magnesium metal, Mg. This magnesium reacts with the H2SO4. This is a sulfuric acid. Okay, this is hydrochloric acid. This is sulfuric acid. In this reaction, can you guess the products? So products is MgSO4, magnesium sulfate, MgSO4, and remaining is hydrogen. Remaining is hydrogen gas. Right now, when magnesium reacts with sulfuric acid, it produces magnesium sulfate and hydrogen gas. In the same way, see, the magnesium and the sodium present on the upper side of the hydrogen. That's why these metals produces a hydrogen gas. So I am writing the one more reaction. Can you guess the? You have to tell the products. So I am taking copper Cu. This reacts with HCl. So products, ma. So products is like this. CuCl, copper chloride, CuCl, and remaining is hydrogen. Is correct, ma? Right now. So balancing purpose. Here two hydrogens, here two. Right now, here two. So because here two Cl, right now here two and here two. Is it balanced or is it reaction is possible? No. This reaction is not possible. This is not possible. Why? Because this copper. See here. This copper element present below the hydrogen. That's why this copper does not react with the acids and does not produce hydrogen. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is not possible. No reactions occurs. So one more thing. This is the exception. This is one exception and one more exception. This is the first exception and one more exception. So this HNO3 I am taking HNO3. So this HNO3 you are generally called as this is a strong oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent. So what is meant by oxidizing agent? The compound which helps to oxidation. So this is what oxidizing agents. In this what happens? Let's see. When a sodium reacts with HNO3, it produces NaNO3 and water and some oxides of nitrogen. That means see. So when hydrogen is liberated, in this reaction also hydrogen liberated, but simultaneously this hydrogen is oxidized to convert into water. This is the water. So that's why when these metals reacts with the HNO3, it produces water. That's why this HNO3 does not produce the hydrogen gas. This is one more exception. So this is the first exception. So these are the very important exceptions. Okay, first exception is the elements present below the hydrogen which does not produce the hydrogen gas and which does not react with the acids. And one more thing, the HNO3 is a strong oxidizing agent. That's why this HNO3 when reacts with the metals which does not produce hydrogen gas. These are the exceptions. So this is all today's class. When metals reacts with the acids. General reaction what ma'am? When metals reacts with acids which produces salt and hydrogen gas. This is the very important. So one activity is there. So you have to take some metals and you have to put the metals into some test tubes, individual test tubes, add HN or some acids like HCl and H2SO4. Don't take HNO3. We know why we have to don't take the HNO3. Okay. So the bubbles are created. That bubbles we have to imagine that is the hydrogens. That bubbles are responsible are the hydrogen. This hydrogen gas. From that hydrogen gas, bubbles are created in that inside the test tubes. Okay, Nama? So this is what today's class. This is very, very important. Reactivity series. What is meant by reactivity series? It is the list of metals arranged in the decreasing order of their reactivity. Okay, this is what reactivity series. This is today's class. Very, very important. This is now. Okay. In the next class, we will discuss the some important things regarding this reaction with acids. So one more thing. So that is HNO3 is right, ma? HNO3 and this is the strong acid HNO3. And one more thing from the aqua regia, we know that aqua regia hydrochloric acid and HNO3. Hydrochloric acid is HCl. HCl and HNO3. That is the ratio 3:1. 3:1 ratio. This the mixture of HNO3 and HCl we call as aqua regia. This aqua regia can dissolve the metals in it. That means gold and silver and some platina are dissolved in this aqua regia. Aqua regia. Aqua regia. The mixture of HNO3 and HCl in the ratio 3:1. It can dissolve the metals. So this is what reaction with acids. Okay. In the next class we will discuss the one more chemical property, that is metals reacts with solutions of salts. Okay. Thank you.